All right, welcome, ladies and genitals, back to our game here. This is the Horse Force Extravaganza, and you'll notice my voice is much lower than normal. That's because I'm sick. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have a cold of some sort or another. It also happens to be about -5 degrees Fahrenheit here. If you're curious, that's around -20 degrees Celsius for those of you who have measuring systems that make sense. So here we are in the game. What's going on? Let me tell you. Right now, it looks like we have dominated the globe, and we have, but we still have work to do in Asia. We still have Mongolia here. Mongolia is a giant country that I guess has gone AWOL. I'm not even really sure what's up with them from the very beginning because I don't recognize this name, Lalo Kurd. I don't know who that is, but evidently at one point maybe they were in Horse Force. I'm not sure, but that is an area where we could certainly attack more. We do have Australia to concern ourselves with. It may be that we can avoid destroying Australia altogether. It does look like, it does look like, oh yeah, it looks like maybe Power of Us has dropped out of the game. That's always been Power of Us. His weakness is that he has to devote his attention to school, and he is not allowed to have a phone at school. We've talked about this in the past. That's good for him and his education, but bad for us because he will drop in and out of games occasionally. So it does look like perhaps we might have Portuguese Angola coming in to help him to defend. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we do know, though, that the blue is taking over the whole map, and that's what we love to see. As far as the end game, we've talked about it. We're not really sure what's going to happen in the end game, but what I'm saying is, let's get into position and take out Mongolia and see where we stand. See where we are in this end game, and then decide what to do from there. There's a lot of potential things that we could do. People have talked about hemispheres, old world against new world. That doesn't seem really fair because the advantage goes to the old world. But we could also divvy up Asia. We could talk about North versus South. There's a lot of things we can do in the end game. So let's keep on talking about that. But we're not there yet, right? We still have part of the Middle East to conquer. We'll see what happens with Power here. If he comes back, which I hope he does, but if he doesn't, then we need to take that as well. And then there's this huge Mongolian landscape here, along with the all-Russian state here that needs to be taken as well. Once we get there, once we realize that power and that full control of the map. So here's what I'm saying. When I see everything blue and green, then we can talk about end game possibilities, right? Fun things that we could do in the end game. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because not a lot has changed since the last time. You will see that I'm going ahead and attacking into Austria here. Austria has been AFK for a while now, away from the keyboard, if you don't know what that means. So I went ahead and attacked in. Anybody else in this region that wants to attack in as well may do so. And I think we're going to be getting into position now to attack Mongolia. That's a lot of territory, a lot of resources that we can potentially take for the Horse Force. So that's what I'm seeing. Middle East, potentially India. Not sure what's going on. In fact, I will say this, Power, if you'll reach out to me one-on-one, let me know what your situation is. If you want to keep your territory intact, let me know because people are willing to defend you. If you're out of the game, though, that does mean that we need to go ahead and grab those resources. Everyone at this point is looking for food because those horses eat a lot of food. So that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us. This is Horse Force, keeping it short and sweet. That's unusual, right? I never do that. Anyway, I am this time, goddammit. I'll see y'all next time. Adios, amigos.